It's being described as a make or break moment. The Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guide says it is $20 million short of what's needed to build a new training facility, and that's putting the organization's future at risk. Joining us in studio, our CEO, Bev Crandell, and Jacob Ormonde, as well as we can't forget about Hearing Dog Guide Zenith, also here today. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
Bev, I want to start with you and talk a little bit about the vision for this space here and the purpose behind it to address wait times and meet a greater need here. So walk us through what that looks like and also the challenge of raising this $20 million.
We're building a brand new facility. We've been in our existing space for over 40 years, and it's a public school that was built in the 1930s, and we've done our best to make it accessible, but our new school is going to focus on accessibility and allow us to increase the number of dogs that we train so that we can match more Canadians with disabilities with a dog guide for their future.
Jacob, we talked a little bit about the wait times here. I'm curious about what that process was like for you and Zenith.
Oh, the wait times was, it was like anxious and just like the waiting, but the process was a fairly good one. Yeah.
What does that wait list look like? How many people, require this service?
So it depends on our programs, but I can say that we recently opened up our expression of interest to all of our programs, and we have 7 different programs, and we received over 400 applications for dogs. So the demand is significant. So the ability to grow into our new facility is going to be really critical in order to meet that demand.
Yeah, and that's your $20 million short, as we mentioned here. That sounds like a huge number to me, but for you, is that achievable in time for the opening of this facility, which you said would be next summer, I believe?
So it's a real challenge for us. This is the biggest challenge our school has ever faced. Our project is $80 million and we have $60 million committed, but we need $20 million urgently to allow us to continue with construction. Right now we have paused construction while we gather our resources and try to reach this $20 million gap. So timing is critical for us.
Jacob, for you, talk a little bit about the day-to-day that requires you to have Zenith by your side, and what goes through your mind when you think there are folks on the wait list that might not be able to use this support?
It gives me a lot of anxiety. It gives me a lot of uncertainty. The thought of not having a dog guide would be devastating. Zenith has helped me every day living a confident life, a good self-esteem. He's broken down those barriers and filled it with opportunities. And when I see wait lists, I see it's anxiety driven knowing that.
Yeah, you feel for people who are going to have their names on that list waiting for these supports. Who do you turn to right now? What is your call out? Who are you speaking with as you send this message out, Bev?
So we have launched an appeal to the public with a very ambitious goal of raising $5 million by the end of October. Our community is responding, but it's going to be a challenge. And we are also reaching out to corporate and governments in hopes that they will partner with us, and we're having very positive conversations. But the $20 million is going to be a significant challenge for us.
Okay, and is there a timeline you have where there's a deadline that you need to have that $20 million ready to go?
We need to have it in the door by the end of October.
Oh, wow. That doesn't give you a lot of time.
It is a tight time frame, but we know that the public is behind us.
And talk about the numbers you mentioned, having this facility here. How many more guide dogs are you able to train?
So we currently train and match about 120 to 150 on a given year. We have over 1,000 clients active clients across the country, but this new facility will enable us to train about 250 new dogs and new matches every year. So it's significant growth to help us meet that demand.
Okay, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for both of you
Thank
here.
you.
Bev, Jacob, Sina, thank you all for being with us here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.